When? Well, the government will push you into regulations all the time. It's different for each company, it's different for each industry, but the government will definitely push you there. End of life on existing hardware. This is probably the primary mover for my clients. I mean, no business owner is going to have just spent X amount of dollars on infrastructure that's still working, still has capacity, still is running their company, and then just go to the cloud. If it's going to die and then they're looking at, well, you know, it's $100 grand to redo this infrastructure, that's a big impetus to do the switch. If you can't grow, that's a good reason. I wanted to put this up here, organizational ID maturity. Some industries just lend themselves better to cloud than others. You know, if you're in old world manufacturing, you know, you're stamping parts for the automobile industry or something, you know, that might be a really good way to cut your capital costs, because it's probably more important that your 350-ton press is operational than this particular application is running over here. Because the application is just probably doing accounting, billing, and shipping things, whereas the press is the stuff that's actually making you money. So that's a reason. When you get in these older companies, the organizational ID, the identification is big. Another one is generational. Mark Lamella, my COO, and I have this conversation all the time. I go to a business that's being run by typically a family-owned company, been in business for more than 2 decades, and they got a lot of cash. They've been profitable a long time. They don't use any credit. Successful company. Successful people, wonderful people to be around. The thing is, in their world, everything they owned was right down the hall, right over here. That's where I want my server. Yep, I know I could lose electricity. I still want it right here. You don't have any additional bandwidth. I still want it right here. You don't have it. Just put it in. And we just did a project like that just last year.